Hi, Ralph Nyberg here. This is another quick little hangout on how to use another tool that you might find beneficial for your online deliveries. It's a tool called CursorAttention. The URL to download CursorAttention is in the description or the comments for this particular hangout. But let me just kind of go through the process of installing you and showing you how the tool works, and you may find it to be useful. So here's the download page for the creator of the CursorAttention tool. So I'll go ahead and just click on the CursorAttention and go ahead and get that download started. And then I'm going to go ahead and select show in folder here. It's a very small tool. And so you'll see here that here's the zip file that contains both the CursorAttention and the PenAttention tool for 64-bit operating systems. I'm just going to go ahead and say extract here. And there is my CursorAttention 64. In fact, actually, let's do this. Let's make it a little bit cleaner. Let's say extract to CursorAttention 64 so that we get our own folder here. All right, now using the tool is pretty straightforward. You just go ahead and run it as a executable here. And then I'll go ahead and say run. And then you'll see I get this little highlighted cursor. Now down here in the system tray, I can configure this. For some reason, I just don't like the way pink looks, and so I go into my highlighter settings and I usually change it to yellow. You can also modify the opacity or the radius to make it a little bit larger or to make it smaller as far as that goes. And then you can also make it a little bit heavier if you choose, and then go ahead and use it. This does show up perfectly fine using it through Adobe Connect. One other trick that I use with it to make it part of my portable app suite, something I talked about in an earlier hangout here, is that you can take this CursorAttention folder and then go to your portable apps on your thumb drive if you're using that, and then in the portable apps directory, you'll see here that there's a folder here that I created called CursorAttention 64 Portable. So I renamed it to that. And when you do that, what will happen is when you launch your portable apps, and let me bring that over here, and you'll see here that if I go to all my portable apps and I look under the other, it'll automatically place CursorAttention in with your portable apps. So this isn't something that I use all of the time, but there certainly are instances where it is useful for my students to be able to follow my cursor. One example would be using like the VNC program. I don't know how well this will show up, but if I just go ahead and show you that little, let me turn CursorAttention off for a second here. And then you'll see that this little bitty dot right here, you can't even see it, that's my cursor. And so that's very, very difficult for my students to see. But if I turn CursorAttention back on, then it's very easy for my students to follow my cursor. So again, this isn't something that I use all the time in the classroom, but it certainly has its benefits in certain situations. So just another tool that you might want to add to your toolbox. All right, have a great day.